Welcome back. It's been a while.
Woo!
My name's Devin Dion. I'm the writer and editor of Channeling Spirits, along with the beautiful.
Hi, my name is Heidi Dion, and I am the voice of Channeling Spirits.
And we are back for another exciting episode of Ghostbusters, the video game remastered walkthrough. So Heidi, I know it's been a while. What do you remember of previously?
I remember you just going around and destroying a bunch of shit and
Do you
getting on my
remember
nerve.
where we had last destroyed things?
Was it the hotel?
Library.
Library. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Winston is in the library right now. He's looking at the periodical section, and he is checking out some old articles on a woman named Eleanor Twitty, which is this actually goes over the backstory of the Librarian Ghost. So the first ghost they ever encountered, I mean, I guess as a trio, there's a possibility that they saw some before that, but the tragic backstory is that she was murdered, and she had in her possession something called the Ghostbusters Codex.
Same.
So there's only one copy.
I have it.
Oh, well, that's convenient. So Gozerian, obviously in reference to Gozer. All right, let's get going. Come on, Ray. I don't know why you were waiting on me for some reason.
What was that?
It was a ghost. I gotta get something to drink. I'm parched. All that standing
Why do
around.
You stop and do this. Does it have any benefits?
You get a trophy
for drinking water. What is this, a health incentive? Oh, that's not a nice ghost.
No, these are the paper constructs. So the Librarian Ghost is pretty powerful, and they don't really explain like why just like a random librarian who was murdered is like super powerful and creates like paper
ghosts,
paper products, Dunder Mifflin paper ghosts.
The paper
paper ghosty poltergeists. So we got distracted, and they should have been investigating why Gozer's returned, but they decided to go after the Librarian Ghost instead. And now we're in a very creepy children's section.
You ever been to a creepy library? I mean, other than this one.
I mean, I don't go to a lot of libraries.
No, like not even as a kid?
Like there was like a local library, but not like one where I'm like, this is creepy.
Bummer.
Have you been to one?
No.
Oh. I don't know, like I don't
really find libraries creepy.
Yeah, like, and that's not like a usual place I would think of as like haunted. I'm sure there are haunted libraries, and feel free to let us know if you have been to a haunted library, but like hotels, that makes sense. Like people get murdered or like for whatever reason they get trapped there.
Oh, it's a panda.
Dancing bear.
It's your least favorite animal.
Probably. Stupid pandas.
Cute.
No. Yeah, like, but libraries are. I don't really, think of the
too many people dying in libraries.
I mean, like, I guess like there could be someone that like really enjoyed like time, like like. But I feel like why not just like go to Barnes and Noble? Or,
yeah, I would do that.
Or Borders. Oh wait,
rip.
Borders is itself a ghost.
I used to go.
I mean, it was a great place.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Borders.
You too.
Got to get in here for this haunted nudie mag.
It's a calendar.
It's an evil calendar. Evil. Yeah, I miss Borders. That was like we would like go there to like Christmas shop, and I could get like all my Christmas shopping done.
Oh, I used to just go there all the time.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
Get a bunch of stuff, but like Barnes and Noble's is the fancy version.
Yeah, did you hear they're talking about like serving drinks and like food there?
What?
Yeah.
I will never leave. That's the worst idea.
No, it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, but I just sit there and I read the books and I don't buy them.
Well, I mean, you have a few drinks in you, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, I might as well buy some books. Or they already have your money because you bought drinks.
Look at her. She's like, excuse you.
She said that I'm completely ineffective.
Not?
Like, the guys aren't even trying, and I'm like, hey, we can get her now. Like, she's not moving. No?
She is moving,
well,
actually.
she wasn't. She wasn't for a second.
Ah! Oh, now she's pissed.
No, these are more of her minions, of her, like, all-powerful ghost constructed powers. But now they have shield and spears.
So let's say, you die, because we're all going to do that one day.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Where would you hunt?
Where would I... Not a library, I'll tell you that much.
You don't want to just
No, you've asked me this before, and you wanted to haunt Disney World.
Disneyland, thank you.
Whatever.
Way better.
And I don't think I ever settled on one. I still don't remember. Like,
You don't know where you'd haunt?
No, I don't often think. I don't like ponder in the afternoon, going, where might I haunt this today?
Oh, I do.
I would. I don't know. I'd do someplace like. I get nothing. That was like gonna be like weird and be like I'd go to a McDonald's restroom in a stall, a very specific stall. So if anyone ever
You're
wanted
like
to go
moaning
there,
Myrtle, but McDonald's Myrtle.
McDonald's moaning McDowell's. So now we're going deeper and deeper. So as if, there wasn't already a made-up basement in the movie.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think libraries have
Now-
all these creepy basements.
Now there's a sub basement. But the whole explanation is that Ivo Shandor did all these renovations, and he did this.
He made an evil basement.
Basements
are totally creepy, though.
Yeah, well, I think
We
there's
have one.
Something terrifying about like subterranean.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like being underground?
No, I don't. I like being underwater.
That is practically underground. It's just wet.
No, but it's
It's like the same
peaceful.
thing.
No.
It's deadly peaceful.
No.
Murder.
All right, so
This is the Gozerian Codex. We found it.
Oh, cute.
Apparently what you have.
that looks like
You didn't recognize the glowingness?
No, that looks like a spell book in The Sims.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, it kind of is like a spell book. It brought to life book bats.
Oh, cute.
I mean, I guess maybe the explanation is because like later she has it, the librarian has it. So like maybe this is how she's like super powerful and like making all these like magical book bats and book constructs and.
So are ghosts magic? Would you say?
I mean, in certain universes, yeah, but the whole point of like Ghostbusters is it's all very scientific.
No, but I'm saying I don't think ghosts are magical beings.
Are you talking about like in our reality or in a
Yes.
fictional?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, it's hard to say because you have a lot of people who like straight up like don't believe in ghosts. So
Do you believe in ghosts? If you do, let us know.
do you believe in magic?
Yes.
In a young girl's heart?
Yes.
Oh, I just wanted to specify. I mean, are you talking? You're getting really complex. Like, are you talking about like the like
Have you met me?
pagan idea of magic, where
No.
like it's an unknown science we have yet to quantify?
Or, never mind.
Sorry, I was trying to answer your question. You're like asking a philosophical quandary. Let me go blow up stuff. So I enjoy this. So we're deep underground, right? And there's these very structurally unsound pillars that are just being blasted apart. And it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a New York structure. It'll be fine. It'll live forever.
Have you been to New York?
Yes.
I mean, I know you have.
Telling you, the substructure is unstable. The
Wee! Oh,
And now
what
we
are
got.
those?
Remember how we had we captured Crusto?
Ugh,
That's the twin, the tandem other ghost. So we got to get him now.
Dusto.
Nope, it's
the
Cruster
Crusto.
and Crusto.
Oh.
So that's Cruster. And then not Crusto and Dusto.
I like that better.
I'll let the game designers know from 10 years ago. It's like 11 years ago now.
We're getting old.
Gotta capture this guy. So the library's a pretty long level because like not only do you explore the surface, then you go through all of these sub basements, and then there's even like further that you have to travel down, and then it's not even over. So
I don't understand how far down do they think is possible. Are we at the Earth's core? Like, what's happening?
I mean, yeah, like it's at some point you'd think you'd hit like the like bedrock. Be like, sorry, you can't go any further. I don't.
Just creeping.
Just hey, can I capture you yet? Nope. You suffer no damage.
Yeah, for real. Why is she not even affected?
Not even gonna wrangle you. Hey,
Oh.
bye. She's gone forever. Alright, so now we gotta find a new way to track her.
So what is in a proton blast?
Protons. That's literally it. So
Is it like a laser?
no, it's a stream of protons. It's literally what it sounds for. So the pack itself is it's like a cyclotron.
And
So
why
you-
have they decided that this can capture ghosts?
So the long explanation is
No,
there's
I want the short.
ghosts are negatively charged, so you need a positively charged particle to wrangle them.
You're
Because
negatively
opposites
charged.
attract.
That's
so that's
true.
why it wraps around the ghost.
It's true.
That's
You're
you
negative,
ask a question
and I'm
and then when I like start to answer, you don't like my answers. Unless of course I tell you where I would haunt. But you don't like my McDonald's ghost solution. Yeah, gotta rip out these bars.
Because I've never seen you go to McDonald's.
I went
I've
there
never,
when I was a kid.
I haven't never
And when I was
eaten
in
at a McDonald's.
college.
Very proud of that.
Who else has
29
never
years.
been to a
McDonald's free.
Let us know in the comments. We're very curious. Heidi would like to have some friends who have also not been to McDonald's.
We're just friends.
We're just friends. We're just,
Seriously, how deep does
I
this
told
go?
you,
Are
and
we
it's-
going into the pits of hell?
It's not even at the bottom either, by the way. It goes down further.
Boop.
Press the button. Not that button, I guess. We gotta find the other button. Just damage it even more.
How are you guys gonna get out? Like, how are you gonna remember how to
They,
get out?
You'll see. You'll have to watch. I mean, how are we gonna get out of this situation? Because it's a golem. Rawr. These guys are really obnoxious, and there's several of them at this level. There's giant tanks that take forever to take down.
It's a bunch of books.
Yeah, have you ever had like a book fall on you? It hurts.
Yes, I used to carry
Imagine-
around like 5 textbooks in
I
my
have-
back.
I
It's
have-
no wonder my back is all messed up.
I have many leather-bound books. And they're all, together in a giant monster.
That's just a bunch of encyclopedias.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah, you're gonna do that.
Yeah. So yeah, we take out another golem. Go
Did
even.
you just take off his hat? Or was that his head?
He had like a little
Lamp head.
Yeah, he had a lamp head, and I just popped it off.
Why is it flooding? Where is this water coming from?
It was flooded before.
Was it?
Well, it's because we've dug so deep. We've hit the
hit the
Yeah,
ocean.
we've hit the Hudson. It's an island,
That would be disgusting water.
probably. But
New
look,
York
there's
water is
it's
gross.
even further down with these furnaces. Who
my
knows?
sauna.
I feel like with the
She's
furnaces,
just exfoliating, okay?
Oh.
Leave her be.
she's got a lot of wrinkles. So yeah, so far down here, like, who comes down here all the way?
No, this is where you leave dead bodies. This is where you murder people. No one will hear your screams.
That's how she was murdered. He brought her down to the sub basement.
How was she murdered?
By
she
this,
murdered?
Yeah, I told you that. She was murdered by this guy named the Collector. No, he was not collecting Infinity Stones. He was not Benicio del Toro.
Damn it.
No, he's a serial killer, and he collected books and collected victims. And spoiler alerts, he was part of Evo Shandor's Gozer cult. Hence, why he went. Oh, and he wanted the Gozerian Codex from Eleanor Twitty, so he murdered her. I think he might have proposed or
And she said no. No means no, guys. No means
I,
no.
I don't remember. She might have said yes. I don't.
And then he killed her?
And he
He's
was
like,
give
no,
me your book.
I regret this decision.
She's like, I want a prenup. In the prenup, you can't have my books. And he was very unhappy about that. So, then he lost.
Sidebar, I started listening to this podcast called Scared to Death.
I was hoping it was going to be about
And
books and prenups.
No, no. But it's about ghosts and supernatural things.
Are you
I
doing
highly
a
recommend
shameless
it.
plug for someone else's
Oh,
podcast?
absolutely. I don't know them. They don't know me, but it's a really great podcast. So highly recommend. And you can look it up on YouTube.
What, you didn't say what
Just
the name
saying.
is.
Yeah, Scared to Death.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Oh.
So if you like ghosts and spooky things, but it's like real spooky things, right?
Yeah.
Not, I mean, we talk about real
It's-
spooky things too, but
No,
real
it's,
life
it's,
encounters.
It's real life encounters, yeah.
I mean, I guess we don't really talk about real spooky stuff. Because ghosts are magic.
What was the point of that?
Shameless destruction. Because I
What?
can. Because I can. Because a video game allows you to live out fantasies, or you can just destroy. That's whatever. You like to
Destroy
play The
Robinson
Sims
family.
and then trap them in doorless corridors.
Yeah, so I can get ghosts for my house. I don't kill my
And-
main character.
Okay,
She
so
lives.
when you do, shameless murder, I don't go to you and go, why would you do that? So mean.
I remember in Sims 1 when you could invite Drew Carey over, and I killed Drew Carey once.
Why would you do that? He's done nothing
I
to
wanted
you.
Drew Carey's ghost.
Well,
was
the
great.
points wouldn't matter. If you got that joke, good for you. If you didn't, you get no points. But they don't matter.
All
Do
right,
you
so
think-
what is this furnace? What are we doing down here?
I was looking for a cursed object, which I couldn't find, so now I need to
Cursed.
blast open this wall, which, guess where it leads to?
Another basement!
I mean, further down, but yeah.
Like, I think the game designers just got lazy. They're like, all right, let's just keep doing
Yeah,
fucking
how
basements.
Dare you? This is a great game. It's a wonderful game. It has many leather-bound books. I've found like I just need them to like help me open this place up. So, cursed object, maybe they can actually open up the door. Because we're supposed to go down there. The wall appears to be weak. Great. Can we open it? Yep, black slime. And you do get a new weapon add-on, whatever you want to call it. And so,
I feel like you guys should be wearing like those things, those little masks that go over your face to like protect you
Like
from
a-
the outer layers.
like a hazmat suit?
No, like a gas mask, or I don't know. Yes, you're right. Yes.
A hazmat suit would not be very easy to move around.
Or no, like those when you go to visit other countries and they put that little thing over
Like
your
a
face.
medical mask?
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause I don't think the air you're breathing is.
I don't really think these guys. I mean, they crossed the streams and pretty much did a suicide run. Like,
Yeah, they did.
Well, I'm uncomfortable. All right, so new upgrade / weapon, whatever you want to call it. So remember the slime blower from Ghostbusters 2, which was incredibly phallic. Yeah. So a really, really cool design element is they actually merged the proton pack and the slime blower. So you now have the capability to squirt slime out of your pack, if you know what I mean. But you can only do so much. Like there's a you can only release so much slime.
Okay.
There is a limit.
Speaking of slime,
and then you've got
did
to
you
let
ever-
it recharge.
Did you ever want to get slimed from like Nickelodeon? You remember when they
I
used to
can't
do that?
transition from
Nah,
what I
that's-
just said
That's what
to
we're
that.
transitioning to. I always wanted that because they have they used to have a Nickelodeon hotel. No, I still do in Florida, and you
No,
could
I
go
think
and you
it's
could get
gone.
slimed. You could get slimed. I really wanted.
Do you
that.
think there was a giant monster with a giant, and that's where the slime came from? Do you? Maybe.
we should have gotten a prenup?
Probably. All right. So the Gozerian Codex, she's staring at it. It's got a creepy hand. It slaps her around in the face, just like I would like to do. And boom. So she's stuck in this like repeating loop where she keeps like opening the book, looking at it, and it slaps her around.
Why is it such a mean book?
It's Gozer's book. I don't know. It's like
why
Voldemort's,
does
like
he
Tom
wanna be
Riddle's
mean to other
journal.
ghosts?
Because he wants to enslave them. I don't really know why Gozer wants to do what he wants to do. He's the destructor. He's me. I'm the destructor. So we're down even further in like the sub basement in her lair, which is, a fun little like witch hut, Like it kind of like looks like, do you know what I mean? Like an archetypal like witch dwelling with like, books and a fire and like kind of hut like.
Maybe.
I think it does. So, hey, lady, I'm just going to take your book.
No, you're not.
No, I took her book.
Oh.
And then she's gone. That was it.
Oh, bye.
Finally defeated her.
That's literally how you defeated her.
Yeah. It's a really, that's it. That's it.
Hey,
that's all it took.
Give me your book.
Yeah. Just,
Wow.
yeah. And then it was over. Now I have to put out her fire with my slime. It was always slimed since the dawn of time. That was pretty good.
Stick to what you know.
That was pretty. Billy Joel, eat your heart out. Oh no, she's back.
Yeah, I knew that was too good to be
What?
true. And she's
really
pissed.
So she goes into her
Hulk
like
mode.
yeah, like the second form, and now the battle begins. So she's got this shield of like
Books.
books on podiums, I guess you'd call them. Like podiums. So you gotta take those to clear the shield to get it. You know how we gotta slime them. We gotta slime them so good. Slime of the books. You don't want to know what's inside those books. It's
I just feel bad that we're
spells.
destroying so many books.
Well, that's why she's mad at us.
I love
Literally, like quite a bit of the time when she's she's just screaming my books at you.
Oh, I don't blame her.
Well, she's also throwing books at us and made monsters out of books.
Throw a book at you. My books!
Ma, why would you destroy my book that I threw at you and made a monster? Oh, I don't know. You're a jerk. Alright, and these things like fly around. I'm not very good. I fully admit that. Alright. Back in. We gotta take out the books. Takey out. Oh, probably because I needed to use the proton stream instead of the slime. That might have been my why I wasn't doing much. That's okay. So, but finally you do get at least a chance to fight her, and it's
it's like a mouth. Did you see that in a face?
yeah. That's
doorway?
that's like part of the Gozer architecture. So there's a few more times you'll see that sort of like design work. I think they even included like some of that like stuff from like like the Gozer temple in the first movie. Like when it's on top of like Dana Barrett's building. There's like interesting things like that if you ever get like a chance to like really look at some of the design work, they did a good job with that. So alright, her podiums are pretty much down, and now she's available to get spunked. I mean splashed. Streamed. We can get her. No, one more. But yeah, she's not like the toughest, but she's hardy. And I'm not very good. All right, I think we're
Getting there.
almost. If I could just get the last podium.
So is this considered a boss fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the hardest boss fight that you've done?
Like ever in any video game?
Yes.
Probably Riku in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like Kingdom Hearts 1, I remember like I feel like even on easy he was just such a beast.
I remember Bowser was really hard.
In like N64.
Yeah.
I mean, we're also not very good at video games, so like don't like I'm sure there's a lot of people like those are not very hard.
Or freaking Gobblegut, that worm thing
Yeah,
in Mario. That
what
was
is it? Mario Galaxy 2?
Yeah, that was so hard.
This
Hated
is our
that
level of video games, guys. We play Mario and we're like, wow, this is quite difficult. So, we got her trapped. Do some last minute upgrades before. But the hardest boss in this game is the one that comes up next, and he's by far my least favorite. Yeah, he's not fun. So, but we got to purchase some upgrades, get ready for him. And then this is actually pretty cool. So you asked how we would get out of here?
Just gonna blow it up.
Well, I mean, we're really, really far down, so there's only one place to go.
Up.
Well, or somewhere else.
You gonna transport?
Transport. If they stop talking, there we go. Okay. All right. Just let me touch the glowy ball.
What?
Glowy ball. All right. So they're just chatting away, and I just want to touch the glowy ball. Let me touch it. Let me get your ball. Oh my goodness. This is like that, but that's one of the annoying things about video games. It's just sometimes you can't skip
You're just
things
like,
like
shut
this.
up,
You're
shut
like,
up, shut up.
okay, I get it. Let's do this. All right, here we go.
What?
So we're traveled into the ghost dimension, which is absolutely beautiful. And there's that creepy door you were talking about. So yeah, we're gonna be traveling through the ghost world. But I would say I think that's a good place to stop because this was pretty long. So, or do you want to keep going?
Let's finish it off.
All right. Like I said, the library level is really hard and long. Well, it's not hard. It's just long because you go through all that and you just gotta keep going and going and going. So help me out, Ray. Oh, also this section gets a little tricky, and you'll see why. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just run away, you run in, and then I'll follow behind.
Whee!
Hey guys, there's a bunch of glowy doors. Let's just...
This is like Monsters Inc. in the Ghost Dimension.
I mean, kind of.
Escape the ghost world.
And it's also like just like where doors lead you anywhere, and
That's fun.
yeah. All right, gotta weaken him. Like I said, there's a huge amount of golems, and they're obnoxious. So, yeah. What were we talking about earlier with Ouija boards? You remember that?
We were debating if they were real or not. Like, if they were.
Yeah. So, because we got... All right. So, here's my question for the world. Ouija boards. They got really... They were just like a stupid, like, Parker Brothers board game for a while. And then they were in The Exorcist, and now everybody believes that you summon demons with them.
I don't think it is.
Do people think that Ouija boards can summon demons?
Yes.
Or no?
I say yes.
I say I don't buy it.
I say if you are opening yourself to that, it doesn't matter if you have a Ouija board or not. That's
But then it's
that acts
not
as a tool.
the Ouija board.
Yeah, but it acts as a tool. It just...
You're a tool. Whatever, you would have said it if I didn't. I don't quite buy it. You know, it's possible that, you know, the collective consciousness of the world, you know, decided that, oh yeah, that is an effective way to summon something. But I think it'd be interesting if we could do an experiment where, like, all right, let's all collectively agree that Monopoly summons demons. How about that?
Have you played Monopoly?
I mean, it summons our inner demons, but I meant, you know, more external.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
So, would you have you ever messed with a Ouija board?
I have not.
Have you ever even like done anything, like played with one, done any nothing?
Nope.
Nada?
Nope. After my mom told me her horror story.
What was your
Did
mom's
not
horror
touch it.
story?
Basically that she was the only one touching it, and it did move, and they all got freaked out, and all the doors locked, and they couldn't get out, and there was like a deep voice that started talking to them. Yeah.
Was he like, hey, how's it going?
No.
What are you ladies up to tonight?
Adam Driver.
My mask has been reforged. I'm so stacked. I've got an 8-pack.
Swolo.
I actually would prefer if Adam Driver locked all my doors and just was...
I accidentally summoned Adam Driver.
Hello there. Have you seen The Marriage Story yet?
Oh, I kind of like him.
Ew. I'm judging you. I'm also judging anyone that likes Adam Driver. I don't dislike him. I just don't like that you have some weird infatuation with him.
I'm not infatuated.
That's exactly what someone who was infatuated would say. Well, I don't want to get into Star Wars debates because there's been enough of that. We've said our piece in that in other places.
Did you escape?
Nope.
Oh.
I told you this. I'm not even like close. And the worst part is there's a lot of parts where you're just left by yourself because like the others get separated from you, and it's tricky. So like fighting some of those golems when like I think I have this on easy right now, and like when it's on hard and you're by yourself trying to fight those golems, it gets tricky.
So I just started playing Luigi Mansion 3.
Ouija
and
board?
It's great. I'm loving it. This, I don't know, this reminded me of it for some reason because you're wandering around a hotel with essentially a proton pack, but it's a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, because there's even a point, because you know how you can like slam ghosts with the proton stream? Like you can do that, and I was like, they totally ripped that off.
It's great though. I'm enjoying it. It's
got,
cute. Luigi's
fun music.
adorable.
Do you find it hard? you?
Yes.
Like we said, that's our level of experience with video games. It's none or
I
very,
mean, we have
very
experience playing them. We're just not
bad.
good at
We're
them.
just bad. I mean, well, because, like, I think, you know, if you enjoy playing video games and you're not very good at them, great. If you enjoy playing video games for the challenge of you know, wanting to play it on hard and have that frustration, cool. I don't understand why you would want to be frustrated. I just, like, want to play the story and you know, experience the game. Not very good, but experience. So these there's all these mirrors, and there's these Gozerian cult ghosts, like cult leader ghosts, and they're hiding in the mirrors, and I'm trying to get them out.
It's just like this is literally why. Because
I don't think there's
they
cult leaders.
No, but they trap all of Luigi's friends
Oh.
in mirrors.
I was like, I don't know if there was a cult in Mario. I might have missed it. The cult
all
of
mushrooms.
The cult of Shroom. Welcome to our kingdom. Bowser's actually just trying to break them all from, like, you know, Princess Peach's evil spell. Like, she's a cult leader.
I love Princess Peach.
No, you love Daisy.
Well, yeah.
What do you enjoy about Princess Peach? She's, I don't know, boring.
Oh, she's not. She's cute.
What under what grounds? Except for in Super Mario Brothers 2, where she can, like, float around. I enjoy her there.
I was literally going to talk about Super Smash Bros.
We should play that again.
We should.
That is a fun one. Alright, so still dicking around, trying to get out of here, separated by the other boys.
So what books do you think are in here? I mean, do ghosts read?
I
my library
I mean, there's probably, like, House on Haunted Hill.
Yes.
Haunting of Hill House. Why
Yeah,
did
it was-
that
yeah.
was
False.
a little different.
Strike that. Reverse.
They would all be ghost stories, even if they weren't ghost stories. Get it? You'll get it later.
Okay.
All right, going up, up, up. So now but you do kind of reverse it, where you're, like, ascending a lot.
I'm very
like,
confused.
well, because you're in the ghost world, but it's really cool, like, design, you know, because they have all these, like, unique colors and, like, beautiful sky, and the sky looks a lot like you know, it's like the first and second one. There's that, like ectoplasmic eclipse. That is not easy to say. Ectoplasmic eclipse. Blah, blah. So yeah, I think they did a really good job taking a lot of cool elements and pushing the franchise beyond what it was. I guess my question is, with the new Ghostbusters trailer out, do you think this is going to be canon?
No.
No. You're supposed to, like, give hope to the world and you know.
No, but I am
pretend.
super excited for the new Ghostbusters movie. It looks so cute.
There's been apparently, and I
Egon's granddaughter is so cute.
yeah.
She's so cute.
Oh, McKenna Grace. I like. There's been, like, some complaints that, like, oh, the trailer wasn't very funny, and I guess, like, to me, given the unsuccess of choosing to focus more on the humor in other decisions in films,
Shade.
I don't know if that's the most successful thing and the most important thing. I think, you know, Ghostbusters worked really well for a lot of different reasons, and one of it definitely was the comedy. But I think you have to capture that comedy very carefully and
Subtly.
yeah, and I don't know if you can, you know, quite do that. Because, like, the comedy of the 80s is not the comedy of today. I think, like, some people can still enjoy that, but you know what I mean? Like, it's they're not going to capture the magic of the first one.
No, definitely not.
But I think it looks really good. So I am hopeful.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I think, you know, Sony has probably learned a lot of lessons, and they're doing this very carefully, and I think they're doing it with gentle hands. And, you know, you have that kind of the good grace of Jason Reitman, who's, you know, son of the original director.
Jason Derulo.
Nope, not that Jason. Not Jason Voorhees. Not Jason the Power Ranger. Not.
Ooh. It's like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. And I'm trying to find a cursed object and evil
Purple,
chair.
Evil purple chair.
Those the grimace chair. That's where I will haunt in McDonald's. The grimace chair. So, like, were you not allowed to have McDonald's, or you just chose not to, or your parents thought it was unhealthy? Like, why no McDonald's
All
love?
of the above.
Oh, I gave, like, okay. No, I mean, like, I think my parents were like, oh, they get a toy and they'll shut up. Cool, let's go to McDonald's. So, like, we went there a couple times as a kid, but I just don't like the taste of McDonald's. Even when I was a kid.
Huh.
I mean, I would say, like, you know, like, the chicken McNuggets are kind of gross, but you don't know because you've literally never had them. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Does anyone else feel like chicken McNuggets are really, like, gross and not real meat? Or are you the sort of person that would get, like, the 12-piece pack? Or do they come in?
I haven't been. I don't know.
You should know. Let me know what packs they come in. Can I get no pack? That's what I prefer. Alright, so this is one of those spots where it gets a little tricky because no one can revive you. And you've got all these, like, books that are freaking out at you, and then now the stairs are starting to lift up.
It's like Hogwarts.
A little bit, kind of. And then here's this army of bats about to assault me. Book bats. So I'm just gonna, hey guys, just let me through. Just want to get out of here. Please. Oof. But fun little, like, puzzle aspects where you gotta use the, it's called the slime tether. So you remember how all the other, upgrades have had, like, two modes to them?
Mm-hmm.
So this has, just the general squirty slime, and then what's called the slime tether. I'm surprised you didn't make a comment about me saying something gross.
Nope.
You're just gonna ignore that?
Yep.
Alright, fine. But we're almost there. So it's just a little bit of connecting the dots. That's the exit portal there, as the world is crumpling around me. So I'm just
It's pretty though.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like it is not an absolutely perfect game, but I think for what it is, it's pretty darn perfect. So I give it 9.5 out of 10. Maybe 10 out of 13. I don't know. That's a very weird scale.
Yes.
Alright, now I just gotta figure out which one I can... I'm kind of stuck in the abyss.
Yay.
I would just like to go home now, please.
I've been turned into a cow.
You may go. Alright, if you could get turned into any animal. Just a dolphin on land.
No,
Useless.
in the ocean.
Well, that's not very fun. Slowly getting there.
Slowly getting faster.
That is not appropriate. Poor Sesame Street. Yeah, so we're almost out of the ghost world, and then there's one more little bit, and then we are done with the library. All right, almost there.
Yes.
I can tell you're done. I'm sorry, this has been so tedious.
Oh no, it's okay. It just, you know me.
You get bored.
Yeah.
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 Well, if you're getting bored, don't worry. We're almost at the hardest boss fight, and we're definitely going to do that at another time. Because I don't feel like dealing with that frustration. He's rough. But we are going to, definitely work on getting a little bit more regular. If you are new to the channel, you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you've been here a while, you definitely know that we took a little bit of a sabbatical. We really appreciate your patience. We're going to try and get back onto a little bit more of a regular schedule.
Absolutely.
So tune in next time, guys. We appreciate you guys so much, and have a good one.
See you later.
We're checking the mic.
Stop singing. Let's just check the mic.